my name's Ignacio, and I'm with D&D Bikes. With the weather turning around and winter is finally done, and we want to try to get out on our bikes, this is the time that you should probably start getting your bikes ready to go for the year to come. So I have my road bike here, and it has side pull rim brakes. Now you don't really need to know which type of brakes you have. Rim brakes primarily have the braking surface around the rim of the wheel. And these ones, you just have to do a little bit of maintenance just to make sure that you have a good first outing this year. So basically, what I would recommend is the rim, the surface here is a braking surface. And on that braking surface, it can get dirty and can get some contaminants on it. So the nice thing to do is to get some maybe steel wool or some very fine sandpaper. And you might be able to either, rub that surface down to make it a little bit smoother, or use some cleaner if it's not too rough, and just clean up that surface. The other thing to look out for is the brake pads. Now you should look for the brake pads to be a certain thickness, and make sure that you have enough brake pad material to brake effectively. And I will show that now. This is a closer look of the braking caliper and brake pads on my bike. And on that, you can see right here, this is the caliper. These are the brake pads, and this is the braking surface or the rim. So on this, you can look from the top to see how much braking pad material you have. Now, the other thing to look for is obviously if that's too thin, you should probably replace them. But the other thing to think about is if it's been a couple years, this braking pad material can actually kind of go bad, kind of like old tires, where once they get to a certain age, they're really dry and they don't have as effective braking power that they used to. So it might be a good idea to get some new brake pads for the start of the year so that you have a very good first ride and you don't run into any issues, and that way you'll be ready for the whole season. Now that we've had a closer look of the braking surface and the brakes themselves, you should have a good first ride of the year and many more rides to come for this season.